Okay, I think if you go through the syllabus, you will see all of this, but let me quickly summarize. This course is for everyone who wants to come into AI, right? Or who wants to switch into data science. I will assume you are complete beginner, you have no knowledge. And after completing this course, you can showcase around 2 to 3 years of experience, right? Into data science and MLOps. So which all different roles you can apply for? You can apply for MLOps engineer, you can apply for data scientist. So this is a full stack data science course. And there are several modules, right? There are basically three major modules. The first module is the prerequisite. Module 1, before we start the major content, all the things that is required will complete in module 1. So module 1, the major subject in module 1 is Python. Python again two types, right? One is your core Python and one is your advanced Python. So most of the audience, if they already know Python, core Python recording you can take, and it is nothing but the variable part, function, variable, data structure, right? List, tuple, set, dictionary. So these are the very simple concepts. So you can take the recording, and I'm assuming this is known to everyone. And if not, let me know. I will quickly summarize this. But our content will start, our class will start from advanced Python. So in advanced Python, we have several topics. We have pandas, which is very important. Also, we will discuss about Plotly. This is a data visualization library. And then we have Seaborn, which is again a data visualization library. So all of these libraries we will be discussing in advanced Python. And then we have statistics. Statistics, there are several topics like distribution, normal distribution, and then we have this like data normalization, data standardization. We have this standard deviation, and so on, right? So we have several statistical topics we will complete after Python. Python and statistics. After that, we will move to the second module, which is very important. So module 2 onwards, it is all project based, right? So we have three major module 2, module 3, and module 4. So all the, so module 4 is basically deployment, which is, let me explain you, right? So module 2, module 3, and module 4. Module 2 is about machine learning. Module 3 is about deep learning and NLP. And module 4 is about deployment. What all topics we will cover in, what all topics I will cover in machine learning. Please go through the syllabus. Almost 6 algorithm I will cover: linear regression, logistic regression, k-means clustering, decision tree, random forest. Similarly for module 3, right, deep learning, I will be covering ANN and NLP. We will build a project around NLP and text classification project. So the deployment is kind of, we are going to do all of this deployment on AWS platform. And we are going to do a lot of tools, use Docker, MLflow, and all that. So there are three major modules, and all the three major modules we will be understanding through projects. So around 5 to 6 projects, and in every project we will understand end to end. Two projects or one or two projects, I'll explain you end to end means also deployment. Deployment in the, so there are several lives. If you look at the data science project life cycle, we have several steps in every project, right? Like data collection, data cleaning, and then we have data collection step, and then data cleaning step, collection, and then cleaning, and then model building, right? And then model validation, and then finally model deployment. So all of these steps we will repeat. For every step, you need certain tools to know, right? For example, to build your model, to clean your data, you need pandas and all that. To build your model, you will be using machine learning. and building, right? And for deployment, we will be using ML Flow, and then we will be using Docker, and then we will be using AWS SageMaker, S3. So all of this component you will learn. So what is the plan? The plan is end-to-end. So we will module 2, module 3, module 4, we will just implement all of these steps one by one. And we will repeat this process for 6 times, 6 different projects. Every project is different than other project, and every project will implement a certain part of machine learning and a certain part of deep learning. Where, for example, one project is on deep learning and NLP, another project is on machine learning regression, one more project is on machine learning classification, where you will implement all the machine learning algorithm. One project is unsupervised k-means. So, or like it's a real-time implementation knowledge you will gain. And that's the reason it is full stack. So after completing of this course, there will be CV preparation class where I will explain you based on your domain how you can translate all of this work into your project and write it in your CV. So this is the overall curriculum, and I think detail you can go through. Any question, any doubt?
Yes, madam. I have a question. So my name is Gokul. So like I'm an SAP programmer. I'm an SAP programmer. So but I don't know Python. So will you be covering Python as part of this course?
Yes. So yeah, one more thing I just forgot to inform you. You will get Durga sir's recording, right? Python
Okay.
recording, which
Okay.
is of 175 hours, right? And that will
Okay.
with you, I think, for 6 months. After the course also, it will be with you. So you can learn Python. If you want to, if you are from non-technical background, as soon as possible you enroll. So what will happen is you will get recordings, and initial 1 week, right? Will go slow. And those time you can utilize learning Python. So Python, if you're asking, am I covering Python? Yes. But am I covering the core Python? No. Right? So the core Python recordings I will share, but the advanced Python, along with that, we have class, object, module, all of those things I will cover in the class. Advanced
Okay.
Python I will cover. Core Python, I will share recordings because most of the people in the class, they know already core Python. But having said that, if you are facing difficulties understanding core Python after watching my recording, you have Durga sir's recording, which is from very scratch. I mean, very, very scratch. You know, Durga sir's, how nice the recordings
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And I think anybody can understand. Complete beginner, this is meant for complete beginners. If you just
Okay.
watch, you can understand. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So if is that okay if I finish Durga sir's course and then start this one, or will I have any difficulty? Because like I already have knowledge on Java and SAP. I have a programming background. Uh,
Okay, so if you are from SAP Java background, I think Python is a very, very easy language.
okay.
And there is no live class, right? These are recordings, the
Okay.
Durga sir's recording. So
Okay.
I will suggest you can do, I mean, you can easily learn Python if you just spend 1 to 2 weeks of time, which is anyway is with you. So I think if you just see, this batch just started, right? So officially it will start because we will take 1 week of time for batch forming, right? So I think it will
Okay.
go slow. You can expect June first week onwards. I think we will have a batch, and then 1 hour, 1.5 hour class I will take. But till that time, we will go slow, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, like that. So I think easily you can complete your Python track
Okay.
before, if you spend 1, 2 hours. So you can join in this batch, and then you can take the recording, learn at least 1 hour. If you spend 1 or 2 hours, the core Python part you can complete easily. 5 to 7 hours is needed to complete the topics that I'm talking here. And rest all topics I will take care because I am anyway teaching, right?
Okay. Fine, madam. And we will be having class at the same time, right?
Yes. No, no, no. The timing of the class, I will tell you. So it is from 7:20. 7:20 to 8:20, right? 20 minutes after like the
Okay.
scheduled time. 7:20 to 8:20.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Yeah. Any
Um,
other question?
yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. So, like, I've been following your tutorials on the YouTube with the DurgaSoft channel. Then
Yeah.
have seen that in a couple of years back that you have been taking a course with the full stack. So now this is a course with again the full stack. When I see the course content a couple of years back, it was very in detailed and it was very like in depth. And now the courses looks like when I go through the website in the DurgaSoft channel, so the course is like shrinked. So what is the difference between that course and the current course currently which is going to be happen?
No, there is I think the content that was displayed in DurgaSoft is not the actual content for MLOps, right? I'll tell you. So the full stack course was everything, but in this case, like the ML and deep learning case, I think there were few algorithms. What I have done is the deployment part was not there, right? In the full stack course. It is there, but it is just the introductory part. I am writing like this, but if you look at the current syllabus, it is ML and Ops. Both has been given equal priority, right? So ML, everything obviously we will learn. So all the algorithms, all the derivatives, and then all the implementation and everything, followed by Ops part. So the Ops part is basically very important nowadays. Whenever you go for any interview, they will ask you where you have deployed your model. So you will learn new tools which were not there in the full stack codes, like MLflow, Docker, and then we have the SageMaker, cloud platforms, right? SageMaker, AWS, S3. So these are the new things that you will learn from the ops side. ML course is exactly same as full stack, but along with that, you will learn extra like ops. And there is one more course called generative AI. Um, and it's a package actually, right? So now the demand shifted towards generative AI. So instead of learning hundreds of algorithms, basically the trend is learn the best ones, like 8 to 10 algorithms, 6 to 7 from machine learning, 2 to 3 from deep learning, and then you learn the generative AI and the deployment. So the ops and the generative AI, these are the current trend. That's the reason we have designed this syllabus. This course is around 2.5 months, 2 months, and this generative AI is around 1.5 months. So together it is coming around 4 months. And what you will, and this is a complete package. Now you can call this as a full stack because without generative AI, I think full stack data scientist, telling yourself a full stack data scientist, you cannot do that, right? You know the trend.
Mhm.
So generative AI and MLOps together, you can, same thing, like that is the full stack now. Every time, every year, I think the trend is changing, how they are, what all the skills is required. But today, the current trend, it will remain after the advancement of generative AI. I think it's a very, very, very demanded skill set. So what I'm planning to do is basically I have already a generative AI batch which is running. Uh, just last week we have started. So again, it's a 5 weekend class. So it will run for another 1 month. I think you can join both parallelly, this course and generative AI course, which is around a 4 month course. And then you can call yourself a full stack data science. So what you're going to learn in this entire journey, you are going to start from level 0 and you are going to learn all of these things. Like you will learn um, Python, advanced, and then statistics, machine learning, deep learning, NLP. In deep learning, you are going to learn not only basics like ANN, you're going to learn ANN and then CNN, right? You're going to learn generative adversarial networks, which are the background of generative models. You're going to learn transformers. So advanced, right? And followed by word embedding techniques. So NLP basics. And then you are going to learn the generative AI modeling like LangChain and then Llama Index, Mistral, ChatGPT framework, right? And then AWS Bedrock. So it's a huge syllabus you can go through. Generative AI syllabus is with me. If you want, I can share it with you, both of you, right? So
Yes.
this is the complete thing. So I think you got it. So
Yes.
the syllabus is changed. I
Mhm.
have the syllabus with me. I think whatever is displayed is not the actual syllabus. There are a lot of changes. Basically, the till ML it is same, whatever is there in the syllabus, but ops part is changed.
Okay. So the next step is like after completing the course, like the ML ops and the generative AI, are we going to can we able to create our own transformers?
Yeah.
Okay.
And till GAN, yes. ANN, GNN, CNN, yes. This is very in depth. We are going to discuss everything, but part, the architecture we will discuss. And then we will go for the generative AI. And generative AI basically means you have pre-trained models and you are loading it and you are building applications. So itself has a long syllabus, right? You have, though it is easy one because you are not building from scratch, but it is vast. Why? Because there are hundreds of applications, like 20, 30 different things you can do. Text to text, text to image, image to image. And when you're building any generative AI application for your organization, you have to do a lot of, you have to take a lot of decision based on cost, based on accuracy, based on privacy and security. So which model is good, which model is bad. So you will get an overall complete idea about lot of open source as well as paid foundation models, right? The generative AI course is very well designed, and I'm not showing the syllabus in public because it is very easily it will be copy pasted, but I can show you what will be covered so that you will have a fair understanding, right? ML ops course, mostly it is same, but the ops part is different. But generative AI course, I think it is not there. I will show you. Just give me 1 minute. This is the Gen AI course syllabus. So we will be discussing about the background first, in the sense the deep learning part. And once we have understood the deep learning, so you can see in deep learning, we are discussing about ANN first. In ANN, we are going to discuss all the theory of ANN. I'm not going to read out, but you can read and understand. So feed forward back propagation. We are going to discuss about frameworks of deep learning like TensorFlow, Keras, PyTorch. And we're going to do 2 projects in the first module, image classifier and text classifier. Here I will be discussing from scratch. And then also we will discuss about NLP basics. What is word embedding? What is TF-IDF? What is different text cleaning steps? Right? So once we have done with this, we will go with the generative models. We will be discussing generative adversarial networks. And the first project that we will build using GN is generating fake images, human faces, which are fake. And this we will implement from scratch using DGGAN, Deep Convolutional Network. So we will be discussing the theory first, obviously, and then the complete description. I think yesterday only we have this class, right? So for example, I was talking about CNN. So these are the class rough notes, and you can see we are discussing every detail about the algorithm. I have shared a lot of notes with them, but then we have implemented, right? So it's end-to-end, complete from scratch. Then we will start with transformers. So transformer understanding architecture, everything we will understand, and then we will move towards the generative AI course. We'll discuss about prompt engineering, different types of prompts and how to write your own prompt. And then we will discuss about ChatGPT basics, like the interface, basically what is token, what is temperature, how to play with the ChatGPT framework. Then we'll move to cloud, AWS Bedrock, all in one, how to use foundation model on cloud, mostly paid foundation models we will discuss here. I'll be using Claude, GPT-4, and then we have Amazon Titan and all of this. Basically, we will build projects on top of AWS Bedrock, right? It's all paid foundation models. After paid, we will move to open source using Hugging Face. We have transformers, and then in Hugging Face, we have transformer module. We will understand about the Hugging Face framework. And then last module is building application around LLM. So what is LLM? We will understand. And then we have frameworks like LangChain. I'm trying to change the syllabus to Llama Index for your batch. LangChain and Llama Index 1.1 project we will build. We will understand what is retrieval augmented language or RAG, how to fine tune, and then 2 projects we will build, right, end to end. So this is the entire curriculum of generative AI. You can take this and go through it, right? I hope you got some idea, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
And I think this is not there in the website, but this is what will be covered. I will share with everyone, right?
And then the last question is like, for example, now currently, once we avail this course, do we have will be getting the access to the recordings of the previous batch and the current ongoing batch as well, if in case we've been, whenever we miss any classes?
Yeah, you can go through. I can give you access to the
Okay.
previous batch. But once your enrollment is confirmed,
Mhm.
you can get access to previous batch if you want. That will
Mhm.
help you for pre-preparation, right?
Yes. So that's all, ma'am. That's all my queries. Thanks.
Yeah. So there are 2 batches running, morning and evening. Evening batch, I think it just started 20 days, 25 days before. So it will run for another 1 month. End of June, July first week, we will start the 9 p.m. batch. And 9 p.m. is little crowded. So morning batch is really, if you want a lot of less crowded batch, I think morning batch is the one. A lot of the people are going to office. That's the reason it is less crowded. Around 10 to 12 will be the strength. But in the evening batch, we have always 20 kind of strength, right? 20 to 30. And syllabus is exactly same. Timing, whatever is suitable, you can join. Evening batch, as I said, there is no slot available. Next, we will start. This is May, right? May. So June last week, you will see demo. So July onwards, we will start the new batch. And yeah, so if you're joining for both of this course, the course fee is, I will update you. It is very much less. Individual course price is this is 20 and that is 12, so total 32. But I think if you're joining as a combo, actually this is not different course. Both of the course are same. I have to split it because there are a lot of different background people. They don't want to learn complete machine learning, deep learning in detail, which is there in MLOps. They just want to learn the generative AI parts with deep learning. That's the reason I have separated it out. But otherwise, this is actually one single course. The generative AI course, if you're enrolling, will be happening on weekend, and the timing will be 7 to 10 every weekend. And the batch will start same July, right? So June last week, July is first. So if you're enrolling here, you will get enough time. So I think this entire month and the next month, you will be focusing on MLOps. And I think once we have completed 60-70% of MLOps, the generative AI course will start. So easily you can take it, I think, right? I think there will be not, if it is parallel, then I think it is a lot of pressure. Every day you have to attend class, but now I think this is good. You can complete 60-70% and then MLOps. Once it is done, then we can start the generative AI. Any doubt, any question? Okay, so if you are all good, let us connect tomorrow. And as I said, this week we will keep it little. I have another batch at 7:30, so we will every day we will connect this week. Around 7 to 7:30 we will have class. This batch will over by this Friday, and then from next week onwards, I think 7:20 to 8:20, as I discussed, right? We will connect. If you have any question, you can ask. Otherwise, we can connect tomorrow. And the
Yes, madam,
syllabus, yeah.
Yeah, if you can send me a mail with a course structure for both the courses and everything, so I can plan and take it up. Why? Because like I would need some more time in this core Python before we start it in a full-fledged manner. So maybe you can send a mail to me. I can follow with that.
Sure, no problem. So I have not uploaded in the same place. What I will do is I will create a folder where I will upload both of these syllabus. And tomorrow, everyone, when you're connecting, I will add your emails to the folder so that you can easily download the syllabus. Right?
Okay.
So I think syllabus for generative AI is same because recently we started this. The syllabus of generative AI will keep changing. It's a very much trending domain. But having said that, this will remain constant. There's one more benefit. And the benefit is once you have enrolled, we will have a WhatsApp group. After 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 8 months, you just need to remind me because we have a lot of students. And if you have seen some messages, new batches starting or something, even if like you just want to update yourself, you just need to send me a hi message telling me to give you access to the current ongoing batch, right? And I can do that. And the benefit is in the ongoing, I will tell you if it is same or different. If the syllabus has been changed, I will add you to the ongoing batch. So at least you will be up to date, right? For example, this time I have included, let's say LangChain. Maybe LangChain is outdated in next 1 year or 2 year, let's say DSPY or any other new framework I am including in my syllabus. So whatever is extra, I can give you access to that. Or if you want the whole folder access also, I can give you. So it's a lifetime learning, even though my syllabus is changing, but still you will get access to all the updated content. Right? So that is very important in AI. It is not like today you have taken a course and it will remain same for all the time. Right?
Okay.
Which role you can apply for? Okay, so I think that all the data science related role you can apply for, right? There's a data scientist, data analyst, right? You can apply for MLOps. And yeah, so all the data related jobs you can apply for. And generative AI is a horizontal domain now. It is not a vertical thing. It is something which is everyone should know. You have options if you want only generative AI also you can join. That is around 12,000. If you want only MLOps also you can join, which is around 20,000. But having said that, generative AI will not give you in-depth knowledge about the data science core principles, right? And MLOps will not give you knowledge about generative AI. So both are required to become full stack. Based on your need, you can decide, right? Fine. So I think let us connect tomorrow. I will explain you about I think tomorrow I will add everyone's email to the folder where the syllabus is there, you can download. So slowly we will start. This week we will connect just for 30 minutes. But next Monday onwards, we will connect around 7:20. Okay, thank you everyone. Let's connect tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.